Welcome back to our Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea campaign. This is session 86. So the party is in the Valley of Mists, part of Hyperborea that was long thought to have no life in it, and they found a green, vibrant land filled with many peoples, somewhat in peace, or about to go to war. So currently they are in the compound of one Lore, the Witch Woman. She has ridden with half of her troops to the main city of Karak to join the army that is formed to head across the river and destroy the protected city of Cirque, the party having given her the location. So last night was the 26th. I'm sorry, last night was the 25th, which was sacrifice. They were establishing all the troops to meet in the morning on the 26th day of the 11th month of the first year. So we're going to cut to the morning after we introduce the characters. So let's start with Mike. Mike, tell us about your character.
Playing Helene Sopadoris. She is an Amazon warrior priestess. She is champing at the bit right now to kind of get into the action. She is she has quite a bit of consternation as far as how plans are proceeding and how much she can trust anyone at this point, except for those who are closest to her closest friends. So she is ready to go and just hoping that things go well and looking for traps and turncoats at every opportunity. That's
Excellent. Crystal, tell us about your character.
Playing Rowan Siege. She's a pyromancer, and she loves playing with fire. That's about it.
Indeed, she's probably going to get a chance now. And rounding out the group, Nikki, tell us about your character.
I play Pinesta. Pinesta is a bard. After much hemming and hawing last time, she finally decided that she just needed to probably leave with Lore and work with Lore. She's just, as Rowan Suit said, she'll just be another person that they have to deal with at the end once all this is over. And that's really what she's looking forward to, is just all this being over and the Kraken being stopped. Because she's tired of dealing with these terrible people in this terrible village. Well, they're leaders anyway. And that's Pinesta.
Excellent, right. It's a terrible, maybe they think they're doing the right thing. I don't know. So actually, I got the dates wrong. Sorry. The sacrifice was on the 25th. They were planning they were assembling on the 26th and leaving in the morning of the 27th. So that's what it is now. So the plan is that what you were told was that on the morning of the 27th, the armies were going to ride from Karak across the river to raid Cirque. You did hear the drums last night, so you know that Shri escaped to warn the people of Cirque that they were coming. You were left back here with the instructions to stay until Lur came back, which should be a day or so. And as you wake, you hear a lot of movement and things going on, kind of out in the yard and stuff. And you kind of get up, and, you look out upon the yard, and you can actually see that a large amount of soldiers are forming in the yard, looking like they're getting ready to leave.
Like they're getting ready to leave?
Yep, they're like getting in ranks and lines. You see there's about 20 horsemen. There are almost 200 people total. They're kind of lining up. Not everybody. There's still some people like up on the walls guarding and stuff, but this looks like, based on how many people are left in this place, this looks like most of the people there. And as you're looking out, you hear a knock, on your door, and then they just step right in, and you see Fanny, who says, kind of in a hushed tone, Lur has ordered her soldiers to head to Karak this morning. We didn't know of this. A small group of us is meant to stay back, including you, to keep guard here. Don't know why she's sending these 200 to Karak so soon, though.
Yes, didn't she give us armor and stuff so that we could be snuck in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
No, I don't like this. Sounds like she's decided to double cross us.
Knew we should have double crossed her first. Fine. I don't know, Helene, what do you think? You're wise.
Well, I think we should ride.
We should what?
I think we should ride.
Yeah, we should ride with them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to try to join the force that's leaving, I guess, secretly, because they, based on what Fanny told you, they want you to stay. You've been ordered to stay with Fanny, Sonia, and about 40 or 50 other women to guard this place. But you want to sneak in with the troops that are there, or do you want to wait till they leave and try to leave after secretly, or you want to try to sneak out first? What's your? I mean, obviously we talked about sneaking out. It's going to be tricky to get out of the place without being seen unless you leave with the group. So let's not waste half the session on that.
Yes. No, I think
If you want to just go out the front door, you'll get seen.
Leaving with the group would be good. I'll try getting my hair all up into the helmet as much as I can, so I don't stick out.
Okay. How about Rowan Siege and Vanessa? What's your plan? You will have to put on their armor and stuff. So if you are wearing any kind of special magic armor or whatever, you'll have to strip off your stuff, at least for now, if you want to try to disguise yourselves. You can just switch out, just change.
We should try it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stay here. And also, nobody orders us around, so just saying.
Yeah.
And what's the worst that can happen?
Right.
We're
We're
up here.
Yeah, we're probably going to die anyway. No, we need to get there. We need to get there while the Tibor's men are gone. We need to get there and get to Jotun. That's the whole point of all this. So.
Okay, so you're going to try to
here, or they lock us up here. So.
Right.
All right. So you're going to try to mix in with the group.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to take horses and mix in with the 20 riders, or do you want to go with the almost 200 footmen?
Probably have a better chance with the footmen. I prefer horses, but we probably have a better chance.
Yeah, true.
Is that okay with you, Helene?
Well, I prefer riding, but I have to go on foot. I'll go on foot.
No, I mean, it's it's up to you. There's 20. You see 20 riders, so adding 3 to the ranks will be an additional whatever percent that is, 5% or something, more than that, 15%. But adding 3 to the 200 is a much lower percent. So in other words, as Vanessa said, you'll have better chances of hiding with the bigger group if you want to go on foot.
Yes.
Yeah, I think foot.
All right, yeah. So you get dressed in the uniforms, and of course, Sonia and Fanny say that they'll try to cover. Well, Fanny, she says she'll have Sonia also try to cover that you're here. Because just in case they go looking for you, and if it's possible, they'll try to get to Karak at some point. And you're off to do the thing. So, you guys are mixing in with a pretty large crowd. You've got the right armor. You're roughly the right look, because nobody's 6'6", except in attitude.
Hey.
So
I'm pretty tall. I'm actually 74 inches, like 6'2".
Oh, you're super tall. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to be like slouching. Okay, so we'll say that you've got a say a 9 in 12 chance to mix in with them and kind of just get up there with no issues at all. If you roll 10, 11, or 12 on the D12, I'll have you roll, Crystal, since you're the tall one. That at some point during the trip, you'll be discovered either before you leave, or I was gonna say before you leave, you roll a 9, or just outside the place is a 10. Okay, so yeah, you mix in, and at first you're able to get out, which I guess is probably the important part. You start marching with the group. And you kind of wind down that cobblestone path, and you're traveling for maybe a mile or so when one of the riders, it's kind of one of the captains, is riding back, and they notice the height of Road Siege, and they kind of start riding towards you, pretty pretty much straight at you, and they call in Hellenic. Oh, I don't know if you speak Hellenic, but that's what they speak. And you speak Hellenic? Who doesn't speak Hellenic? I guess.
I know.
Hellenic.
All right, so Vanessa doesn't know what they're saying, but she points her spear at you, and she says, "These women are meant to be back. Take them." And you see 8 of the swordsmen kind of step out and form the circle around the 3 of you, while most of the other troops just keep going. They're kind of like, they give you some breath, but for 8, kind of like a squad effectively. Plus, this one horseman kind of stops, and they're kind of like going around you to kind of send you back. They don't draw weapons yet, but they kind of circle around you as if like a guard. And the rider says, "You're slowing us down. Lore wants you to stay back." And then she looks at the woman and she says, "Bring them back and double time back to us." And she kind of staring at you.
I'm going to say in common, close your eyes, and then I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay. Okay. So if you say close your eyes, I'm assuming that the 2 people that speak common close their eyes.
I mean, I would.
I feel like we've been here before. Have we been here before?
I feel like we have, yeah. Okay, so you do that. What was it, the blinding light spell? Or...
Oh yeah, blinding light.
All right, let's see. That does they get a save or no? Except for the rider who's 3 it does. Oh no, the swordsman.
They make a sorcery save unless their eyes are closed.
Well, they're not. They don't speak common, so there's no reason why they would. And they weren't around the last time. All right, so I'm just going to roll. There's a total of 9 of them. I mean, potentially you could affect other people with 2, but let's say that there's 9 that are potentially going to be a conflict. Everybody else is moving on. Oh, wow. Wait, I don't think I even made that. Let's see. Sorcery. 15 is the save. Oh, okay. 1 person. Let's see. There's 9 of them. I'm just going to roll, pick a number from 1 to 10, Crystal. Or 1 to 9, I guess.
Roll a number.
No, just pick one. That's going to be the person on the horse. And I'm just going to roll to see which.
4.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to roll. Can you roll a D9 on this?
Yeah.
Oh, you can, yeah. Okay, 4. So yeah, it's not what's one of the footmen. Like the rider's blinded, and a bunch of the footmen, but one is still with a sword. And of course, you cast a spell, so she lunges at you and tries to shove her sword into your chest. Yeah, being that you just cast a magical spell. 17.
Have an AC of 0.
Okay, that might not hit. 7. Oh, that's exactly what they needed. 17. Okay, so yeah, sword plunges into you. Sword. We have short swords for Kaladas. So it's only D6 damage. That's not bad. Oh, 6 points though.
Ouch.
Yeah, and actually though that's all she did. It's only the first round, and plus she basically charges you, so she won't get 1 attack anyways, even though she's a specialist. So yeah, she stabs you with the sword when you do that, and then of course she doesn't exactly know what's going on. She sees her, and she yells something in Hellenic. You speak Hellenic. She yells, "Help! help, we're being overtaken by sorcerer. And you see women turn around with swords and spears. They're just out of range at this point. So we'll figure out what we're going to do. You have basically a bunch of people confused. You got like an army of almost 200 people, like 50 feet away from you. And the three of you are standing there more or less in a field. You're only 1 mile away. So you're still out in an open field next to the river. So what's everybody going to do? Helene, what's your plan?
What? There's no. What's your plan?
What would you like to do at this point?
I break down and cry. Is that?
There's no time for that. I grab her and slap her.
As all 200 turn on us.
How far away are they?
The closest people are like maybe 50 feet away from you. I mean, they're in a line, so they're spread out. But
okay.
Yeah, remember, fearful and hateful of sorcery. Let's cast a spell in the middle of.
Yes.
No, it's good. It's all
I didn't
good.
really have a choice. I didn't really have a choice.
What's your plan there, Helene?
Not knowing that the spell was going to go off. Helene is completely flustered. Yeah, I'm just going to take a knee at this point.
Oh,
and I'm looking around. I'm looking around for the sorcerers. I'm pointing everywhere. I'm pointing to the forest.
Okay, so you're
pretending
like you don't know where it came from, and you're okay.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Road Siege, what's your plan? You have a sword wound now. Probably not a very serious one, but a sword wound, and about almost 200 troops, closing, possibly going to close down on you.
Casting another spell.
Okay, spell. How about Nest?
Oh, I have no choice. I have to get out the Rod of Rulership.
Oh my
God.
I've got to try to stop them before they kill us. And we'll just have to leave and never ever come back here ever again, just like every other place we've ever been. So.
All right, so you're gonna try to pull this rod out.
Okay,
that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what, you're gonna have to go second phase with that because you don't. I mean, you got to get it out.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it, but I don't see anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, but let's just see because you'll have to. They are. I mean, the ones near you are completely confused. A bunch are going to charge towards you, obviously, to try to capture you. They see Helene go down, and let's roll initiative. Crystal T6.
gosh.
Ooh, a 5. You want to roll high on this one?
Point.
4.
Okay, yeah, they come charging forward, and I'm just gonna, because you're on your knee, and you're just digging through your stuff, Panesta, there's a chance they might not actually attack you. They're just going to kind of come around you, but you're clearly casting a spell, so they're going to charge right at you or on siege to try to knock you over at the very least or subdue you. Okay. So I'm going to say, on Helene, you are surrounded. Oh my God, okay. 10 of them get to you. I mean, obviously, there's more, not 8 people get to Road Siege and 8 to Panesta. So but that's about as many as close to you. So they all come charging around, kind of circling around you. If you're trying to cast a spell, they're going to try to, hit you before you can. So they can't all attack you at once. Clearly, there's not enough space. So I think 5 or 6 people is probably the most you could probably actually have around somebody. Well, I guess technically, I guess I don't play on grids enough. Is it 8 that can be around you? Six, right? Because it's a hexagon, right? So 6 sides. So only 6 can attack you.
Oh, okay.
Only 6.
Only 6.
Yeah.
Well, I have an AC of 0, so.
Yeah, you have a really good AC, so that's actually only 2 hits. So 2 of them plunge their collars into you. Oh, not bad though. 4 and 3 is 7 points total. So you got to roll 3d6 plus 7 under your int to not lose that spell. And I'm going to do a high or low whether or not they attack you, Panesta, because you're not clearly, unless you.
No,
Ooh,
I'm
made
just
it.
looking.
nice. Yeah, you're not clearly attacking them. So high or low, whether they just circle you or.
Hi.
Oh, okay. Well, half. Okay, so yeah, they just kind of approach you and they're just like stop, and if you stop, then they don't stab you. So you can tell me if you're going to stop or not.
Yeah, no, I'll stop.
And okay, your spell goes off.
I'm doing.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, I'm doing fire staff.
Or staff. Okay.
Yeah,
So your staff
so
lights on fire.
yeah, my staff, the two ends of it light on fire.
Oh, cool. Weapon. Okay. I mean, they severely outnumber you, but I'm still going to make morale check because again, magic is not a. Okay, no, they're fine for now. They kind of step back a little bit, but you can see that they say to Hellenic, drop the flaming branch, or we'll cut you down where you stand. And you see some of the riders coming up as well. And they're just kind of gathered around Aline and Panesta, the rest of with their swords kind of pointed at you. So, does anybody what would you like to do, Aline? You've got 8 total, but 6 of these people.
I'm just standing there.
Okay.
I mean, my
You're not
hands
gonna
are
try
out
to-
to the side. I'm not trying anything.
Okay. We're on siege.
I'm being submissive.
I'm going to grip it with both of my hands, and I am going to fly.
It lets you fly.
I have to speak a command word, and it.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yes, you'll fly. And Panesta, you've stopped digging. Do you want to try something or?
Well, I don't know if she's gonna fly, so but I would just say, when I do what I do, I just say, wait. Let's talk about this. Don't kill us, and I'll put my hands up. But not in
Okay.
a submissive way. I'm not gonna be submissive like Helene. Just saying.
You see
You're giving
that
up, but
as
you're not being
if it's a
submissive. Well,
dirty thing.
No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, it's like, oh, not like Aline. Jeez.
No,
All right, Crystal, roll initiative.
just
and
be a
see
silly
if,
Mike.
See if they get their attack on you. You want to win this one for sure. 4.
Okay, I got a 1.
Oh, jeez. Okay. These guys are fighter specialists, so they get 2 attacks their second round. And since you raise the staff up before you can get the words off, they're going to attack you again. Was that
Fine,
6
good
of them?
idea.
No, that was pretty. That would have been pretty epic too. So I'm just going to roll the attacks. Makes the most sense. Oof. Ooh, okay. That's 3 hits and a crit. All right, I'm just going to roll 2 hits and a crit, I should say. 2 hits, 6 points total. The crit is 6. That's triple damage. 2, so 6 more points.
Okay, I'm down to -5.
Oh, okay. So then you definitely lose the spell. Yeah, you drop the stat, you fall to the ground. And they actually, because you're not dead, right? So you fall to the ground. They like, come up and they kind of kick you and they see you're alive. And you see actually Panesta and Helene, you see them actually like, get down and like start to like bandage her wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they say, how long? They're blinded forever, right? From that spell, right?
They're level 1. If they're below level 3, yeah.
Oh yeah. They're not very happy about their soldiers being blinded. One of the since 2 of you submitted. Okay, they basically they're not happy about that. They say, they take your weapons. So I'm assuming you let them, and they're going to bring you back to the compound. And they have to bring back their women too. So they have to actually bring this. There's a total of, oh man, there's going to have one for each of the blind people, and then 2 people to carry her. So there's about 20-ish or so guards going to bring you back. The rest turn, and they're going to try to reorganize and head back towards Karak.
3 or fewer, or they'll be permanently blind if they fail. Yeah.
Yeah, you have permanently blind these people. You're probably going to be executed, but not yet. So we'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah, you're marched back. Unless now you've got like 20 or so women. There's 9, 10, 11. Other than 11 of them like moving, injured, blinded basically / incapacitated, as in Rowan Siege, and the other ones are just kind of they have their swords out now because you've committed violence on them. But there's about 9 of them that are like could be active combatants immediately if you want to try something. If not, then it'll take an hour or so, and they're going to march you back to the compound.
I just want to stop the Kraken. Okay.
So you said 9 active combatants?
Yeah. I mean, there's 9 more that could quickly get active, but there's 9 that are like not like that actually have swords out. The rest of them are like leading the other ones on horses, and because they're all blinded, so they're like, well, only one's on a horse actually. Oh, let me see if the horse is blind. I guess the horse would have a chance to be blinded too. Quick save for the horse. No, the horse is actually fine. Okay, so they took that person off the horse and they're walking them. They basically got their arm around. So you've got 9 people that are being led. They're basically blinded people being led. So those soldiers that are leading them do not have weapons out, and they're not really. It would take them a round or so to get into combat. There's 9 that are like actively guarding you as they. There's a couple that are carrying. 8 actually, because there's. Hold on. There were 9. Yeah, there's 8 active on you, because 2 have to carry her own, so she's not dragging her.
Okay. They have our weapons.
Short swords. They got short swords, yeah. Yeah, they took your weapons, yes.
I don't know what to do.
They don't have to do anything. Yeah, when you start walking back like about half a mile, you're about halfway back to the thing, you can look back and you see the troops are all gone. You're basically now, these are the only people around you. I mean, still you're not in a great position because there's only 2 of you in this, many of them. And they currently have your weapons, although obviously they have them with them. So.
All right, I'm going to shot in the dark here. Since the other guys are away, of course, Rowan Siege is still hurt, but.
She's unconscious, yeah, with -5, she'd be unconscious.
But Helene, you could help her, right?
Yeah.
If I could do something. Oh, God. I'm going to say, stop. This looks like the same kind of forest where the creatures turned my friend to stone, and I'm going to cast Paralyze on the group.
Okay. Okay, you could do that. Go ahead and what's your charisma?
My charisma is 15.
Okay. Roll a d6 to see if they're surprised. 1 or 2 they're surprised. Otherwise, because they're watching you, their state of mind is not positive right now.
Right, I figured. I don't want to go back to the compound.
I was just testing their state of mind, and it was not positive. Because if it was, I was just going to let it happen. Because 2. All right, they're surprised. That's actually good. All right, yeah. So they're like, how like when you're like so anxious to guard somebody, like you kind of you're so focused that you don't see little things. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you ever walked prisoners through the woods before, but let's say that you have. Yeah. Okay, how does that spell work?
Paralyze, the illusion of immobilization. See, I'm trying to make it seem like it's not coming from me. overcomes the minds of those victims who fail their sorcery saving throws. And it's a 20 by 20 foot area I can affect.
Oh, okay, interesting. So you can definitely get all the ones that are around you. Let me see. You know what? High or low to get everybody.
Low.
It'll get everybody. Let's see. Do they need to be able to see you? Because some of them are blind.
It
Some
does not
blind
say.
people.
It doesn't say either way. It just says
Yeah. Okay.
fail sorceries. I can affect
okay.
twice as many HD as caster levels, so I can affect 16.
Oh, okay. 16 HD.
Yeah.
But they're 3 apiece. So I'm assuming you want to center it on the people that are around you.
Yeah. Well, maybe
It's 8, right? So 8 times 3 is 24. So you can't even get
24.
all of them, but you can get most of them. It's still pretty good.
Most of them has to be good enough.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So you can get a total of, what did you say, 16?
Mm-hmm.
So up to 5 of them. So I'll make 5 saving throws. So you want me to make 1 saving throw?
No, you can do 5 this time.
Only 4 of them are frozen. 4 are frozen. 1
Right.
kind of shakes it off. And the other 3 weren't affected at all. I mean, they weren't even.
Right. I would
As
say
that goes down.
those creatures, they're in this area. We're not your enemies. Give us our weapons so that we may help you. Your friends, you see, they're frozen.
I mean, they know you cast a spell.
I know, but I'm still going to say it.
You're like, you know, because some kind of crazy language that probably like step. Yeah, you plead to them, but you see the ones that are around you drop. They move in on you. You know, now having witnessed you cast a spell. What did you want to do, Helene?
I'm translating it into Hellenic for.
Oh, right. Oh, right, because they don't even. Oh, that's right. You know what? Roll 2d6. We'll give you a chance. I'm too nice to you today. I must be in a good mood. And you have 15 charisma.
Me or Mike?
Mike, what's your charisma there, Helene?
Do I have to tell you? I have a charisma 8.
8.
Yes, because I'm such a lovable cleric.
Right. Negative inclination. Okay, so now they move at you. They're
Yes.
not buying it. Yeah.
Well, of course not. Because I'd sooner spit at them than tell them I like them.
You're trying to be nice, but it's just not working. So you do have these guys gathered around you that are frozen with the swords, and then you've got other ones coming on you. So
so I can grab a sword from the frozen guy, yeah?
You could, yeah. Next round. Is that what you want to do?
At this point, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay. How about Helene?
It's going down. I'm just punching them at this point.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Well, this has been a fun campaign, everyone. And
yeah,
you got a big fight with the middle of the. All right, so
I got nothing. I don't want to go back to the compound. Once we're back in the, how we'll get out again?
Yeah,
we die in the middle of the plains.
That's it. Yeah, you got that far, right?
If it happens, it happens. At this point, I'm so mad at these people.
Well, you know what? There won't be any way to tell of the terrible story because the whole world will be destroyed by Kraken. So it's okay. Yes. You're good. All right, so you're gonna punch with a pummel basically, and Vanessa's gonna try to grab a sword to stab somebody. So go ahead, Crystal. Roll initiative for the group. They got a 3.
Okay, let's see if I continue. Yes, I continue my terrible initiative.
All right, they're gonna move in on you before you can.
You're welcome, everyone.
Yeah. So there's only 4 active, so I'll put 2 on each of you. So the first 2 rolls will be against Helene, the second 2 against Vanessa. And next round, oh wow, okay. Critical fail. Let's say the first 2 are against Helene, right? What's your armor class? We have chainmail on now because you don't have the magic armor on because you put on their stuff. So your AC is 5. Right. With 1 reduction. So they are 3rd level. Does that 14 hit you? 14 hits armor class 3. It does. Okay, so you're going to get hit once. And then we have 2. You're also in chainmail. So then you have 13 to hit. What did I say?
Yep.
No, they need a 12. Okay, so they miss. Okay, so you get missed twice. But Helene's getting hit once for 6 points damage. The two fumbles. Go ahead and roll a d12, Mike. For your person. So who knows? Maybe they'll get like a hit themselves or
4.
something. 4. 4 for a fighter. It's just a bad miss. Roll a d12 for the guy who's on you. Nesta.
All right. 12. 2.
2. Bad miss. Okay, so they're just bad misses. It is now your turn, though. So go ahead and make a punch in the face there, Helen.
Just roll a d20.
Yeah, d20 plus if you have a strength bonus.
Yeah. Oh, just a damage.
Okay. You think I would know how to do this grappling and stuff because we use
Yeah.
it so much, but I always forget where it is. You know, it's in the
Nope,
beginning
10.
of the combat. 10.
Swing
Okay.
and a miss.
Yeah, they're in chainmail, so that. Well, I don't know. What's your fighting ability?
My fighting ability. What does she fight as?
High level.
5.
5. All right, pretty good. That hits armor class 5. That hits chainmail, so it actually does hit.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I believe it does a D2 plus strength bonus.
D2.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a D4. Okay. There we go. 1 plus 1. 2.
Oh, 2 points. Okay, well, that's a start. All right, Nesta, make your attack with the short sword.
Okay. 14 to hit. So
yeah.
it's armor
Yeah, what's your
class
fighting ability?
5.
Oh, yeah, so you're the same. So you guys only need a 10 to hit them.
Okay.
D6 plus any bonus you might have.
Damage. Oh, I do have plus. Ooh, I rolled a 6. So 6.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Let me actually roll hit points for those people. Didn't think they were going to get involved in actual combat. Right? Okay. Perfect. Okay. That person's pretty hurt. And now the ones that are dealing with their blind companions and they drop Rowan each on the ground basically. And they're all drawing their swords. They're going to try to move in to enter the combat next round. The other 9 of them. So, what does everybody want to do? This is a time where that fireball will be useful. What's your plan, Helene?
I'm running away.
Okay. Towards the woods?
Yes.
Okay.
Did they take everything, or am I still wearing my necklace?
No, they didn't take your necklace. They just took whatever, any obvious weapon you had on you, or if you had a scab or a sword on your side or a weapon in your hand or something.
Okay.
And of course, now you're holding a sword.
But I also have a necklace of fireballs. They look like pearls, remember?
Yes, you do.
And I'm tired of this. I'm going to throw, and I know they're innocent in some ways, but that's what I'm doing.
There's no such thing.
I just can't. We got to stop cracking. They're all dead anyway if we fail. So.
Yes.
Okay, so
I only had 2
Yeah,
left. I had a big
yeah.
one and a little one.
okay, which one do you want to throw?
Where's Rowan Siege?
Exactly. So basically, these people are they're dropping their own seats. They're running towards you. You could try to throw it at them when they're like halfway, and risk it, but you might miss. Like you're gonna have to. You can try to not hit Rowan Siege, but it's going to be maybe a dexterity check, a test of dexterity to throw it.
And get
You're trying to hit it. Are you trying to hit like I'm assuming you don't want to throw it to them when they're sitting next to Rowan Siege.
No, I don't know.
Because you're literally going to have to run
My
back
dex
and then throw it. Yeah.
is the very best it can be. I'm going to try. I'm sorry, Rowan Siege. I've got to try this. I have a 5 and 6
Okay.
tested dex.
Well, perfect. So This is assuming that you win initiative. Otherwise, they'll
You're
close
right.
on you. which
You're
will
right.
change
This
things.
is what I. Yes,
Yeah,
but that's what I want to
So
try.
what'll happen is if you win or whatever, then you're going to run and then throw it because you can't throw it from where you are. Because if you do, then it would kill.
That would be
Ron
fine.
Siege. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Ron Siege. Let's hope that there's good luck.
I'm sorry,
initiative.
Crystal. I just.
They got a
It'll be
2.
fine. Assuming we win, Rowan Siege will die as he lived. No, we will not. In a ball of fire. But
Oh my God.
unfortunately, we're not.
Okay, so you could still do it, but now it's going to be a feat of dex because you're going to have to get away from these people. So if you still want to do it, I know Helene's running. Do you want to throw it back?
Mm,
Do you realize they close on you really fast, which means you have to run faster to not get grabbed, which means it's going to be harder for you to throw it.
I don't think they'll kill Rowan Siege yet. I'll just run. I don't want to kill her. I only have a 32% chance. I don't want to kill Rowan Siege. So
Only 32. A
Oh,
very
so-
small chance that a weapon will be destroyed.
Then I get to
100%.
be Fanny.
well, I just don't want to be the reason you're dead.
If Road Siege died in a fireball, it would be fitting, but okay. Yeah, I mean, the reality is you can run, and now effectively what we're going to do is test a con. And if you out-con them, then you'll get far enough away that you can just throw it back and kill them. It's not going to be a problem.
Okay.
But if they win, if they succeed in their test of con, and you don't, then they're going to be on top of you. Basically, that's how we're going to do it. Because
Okay.
you're all the same speed at this point.
But I am still.
So,
I'm taking the sword with me, just so you know.
oh yeah, I'm sure. So go ahead, Helene and Vanessa, make your test of con.
Okay. Let me look
Um,
here.
If you succeed and they don't, I'm just going to roll 1 for the group. They just
Sorry,
have
my-
average con. So.
My Adobe's acting funny. Okay, let's see.
What's your?
There we go. Here we go. Test of con.
Okay.
Let me roll it. D6. I'll roll it in the chat.
Oh, Helene shouldn't
my
got
goodness.
out of bed today.
My test of con is 2 and 6. I just rolled a 2.
Okay. All right. Well, theirs is also 2 and 6. So if they succeed and Helene failed, then they're going to be on top of Helene. If they also failed, then it's going to be a continued race. They succeeded. Okay. So you make it, Vanessa. So you run back ready to throw it, and you see that they've closed on Helene. 4 of them have, anyways. You're now, they're on you, Helene. So if you try to make a move, they're going to attack you. Like if you try to run next round, we're going to basically go into another round of combat. But now Rowan Siege nice and far away.
But Helene's right there.
No, I'm just saying. So okay.
I
So
can
what does
take
Celine
that.
want to do? They're on you now. You can try to run, but if you do, they're going to get a swipe at you before you go.
There's only 4 of them.
There's 4 on you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take them on.
Okay. Barehanded still.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You might just I mean, not to tell you what to do, but like just because the way the system works, you might be better off grappling than pummeling. Because if you
Okay.
grapple one of them, then you have a better chance of hurting them once you pummel them the
I
next
will
round.
try grappling. them.
Yeah. If your plan is to fight them this way, then that's not a bad idea. Okay. What is Vanessa's plan?
plan
You
was-
see,
Was trying to draw as many as I could away from the main body and then attack them. So that's,
4 have closed on you. There's still 9 more that are running towards the group. You could throw it at those, I suppose, Pesca, if you want. Those haven't caught up yet.
That's what I want.
Okay, test of dex to hit them.
Okay.
Which is what you'll have to do. Okay, so let's roll initiative. Not that it actually doesn't matter. This is all going to happen right now. So go ahead and I guess missile fire happens first. Go ahead and throw your
Okay.
palm.
Test
at
of
the 9.
dex is 5 out of 6. So I'm going to roll it in chat. If I get a 6, I'm going to throw things.
If you get a 6, you just badly miss. You're not going to hit. Okay, good.
Oh, 1.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, well timed. Boom. Did I tell you how many hit dice the small missile were? I can't remember.
I did, but I can't
I think they're 3 dice.
think
I
so.
thought
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, I think it's in my other notebook, actually.
Okay.
think we've
just
done so
say-
much
We'll,
that it's in
split
my-
the difference and say it's 4 dice. Go ahead and roll 46.
Okay. I think, yeah, it was. It was because I think
It's
it's
either
just in my
4
other
and
note.
6 or 3 and 5 or something like that. So it's,
46. I'll roll it in the chat here. Let's see.
Yeah.
D6. Oh, God. I hate my life.
Wow.
Wow.
Making
all I
Rowan
gotta
Siege
say.
proud.
We should have just stayed back at the tower.
Yeah.
Okay, one of them made their save. So
And then we wake from a horrible dream and we're still back at the tower. And
Exactly. Awaiting our deaths.
okay, let's see. So basically, they took 3 hit points damage, except for one that took no. They took the one guy took 3 hit points, and the rest took 7.
7 is still better than nothing.
Oh yeah, I mean I mean these guys are you're fighting the more elite forces too, so you're all weakening more forces as we just. Yeah, they're gonna have to make a morale check for that for sure. To which they fail, and they scatter. But the 4 that are on Helene are still, got
Sorry,
touched down.
Helene.
Yeah, Helene turns around to meet the swords of 4, who
Why didn't you take the sword?
all miss. They need a 13 to hit you. You only need a 10 to hit them, but they need a 13 to hit you. They all miss. They charge forward and just. Okay, so go ahead, Helene. You can.
Actually, I'm going to point at one and say die. I
Ooh.
command
Oh, nice.
them to die.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Die.
They don't get. Do they get saved for that? All right.
I don't think so.
They might not because they're pretty low in hit dice. Let's see. We check it. I think they failed anyways, even if they did get a save. Yeah, I mean they did. Even if they had a save, that would have failed. So, yeah, 1 drops. So, oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, no. That actually in the 3 that don't die are absolutely enraged and lunge at you with their swords.
What? That wasn't supposed to happen that way.
They literally rolled the worst one. Right, so there's 3 on you now. Vanessa, you the ones you hit are running. They scatter because of the fireball. The blind ones don't know what to do. They're over there with Roan Siege. But there are 3 on Helene still.
Okay.
What does everybody want to do? Helene, what would you like to do? There's 3 on you.
I'm going to grapple one now.
Okay. Vanessa.
I'm going to.
This went much different than I thought it was going to go.
Well, you and me both. Let's see.
I thought we'd have a nice walk into town.
I'm gonna spell.
Okay. Roll initiative there, Crystal. So we'll get your initiative back. 4 for them.
all right, let's see. 3.
Okay.
Articles.
Ned's got to get two attacks per round. So 6 attacks against our cleric. And they need a 13 to hit you. Wow. Actually, that one, go ahead, roll D12 there, Mike. Because that 1 is for the guy that hit you, so that might be a bad thing if you roll really high on the D12. 7. Drop weapon. So actually, they can't make their second attack. So it does not hit you. That person drops. So they swing and it flies and sticks into the ground. Right by your feet. Actually, it tells you how far away it is. It's pretty far away. 1d6 feet in a random direction. 1d6, so 7 feet forward. So it flies past you and sticks in the ground as you move into grapple. What spells happen first?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast improved invisibility, and then I can move up without being seen.
Okay, you're invisible.
Mm-hmm.
All right, grapple. It's a high level party. Can't beat if you're 3rd level.
We don't have any weapons.
Oh man, this is bad. Make an attack, Mike.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Here we go. Woohoo! 18.
Grapple. There you go. All right. Upon successful attack roll, target is allowed an avoidance save. Still take right now. They need a 15. They fail. Saving throw fails by 5 or more. It didn't. The grappled victim is considered hindered. Grapple victim can break. Okay, so yes, you've got them, and you basically have a better chance of hitting them next round. You can you basically beat them down. They're more or less grappled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bite him
And
in
if
the
you,
neck.
if they can't escape in 3 rounds, then basically you choke them out. Kind of how it works. You're gonna bite them. Okay, nice. All right, coming into the next round. There's 2 non-grappled people and 1. Well, actually, hold on. What was that second? Wasn't there 2 critical fails? There was. Roll d12 for that second critical fail too, please, Mike. Just in case it's something really bad.
9.
9. Stumble. 1 adjacent enemy gets 1 free attack. Oh, well, that's you. So you could have done it before you did your grapple. So go ahead and make a pummeling attack, I guess. You just
Okay.
can't grapple 2 people at once, even though that would be epic. No, I misses.
7.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. So yeah, they stumble past you and you swing wildly, but you grab the one and grapple them down to the ground. So there's 3 now with swords. An invisible Panesta and a Helene who's wrestling with one. Or if they're
Yep.
and go ahead. What's the plan?
I'm assuming Helene's still grappling.
Yeah, well, that's
There
the
is
plan.
another ungrappled one. Is that what?
There are 2 that just have swords that are going to try to hack at Helene. They're going
Right,
to try
yep.
to, anyways.
I'm
But it's going to be
improved him.
difficult because good.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up, or I'm gonna come up behind him, one of them, and I'm gonna attack him because I have improved invisibility on. So
Okay.
they might see
Nice.
my shimmer, but they won't see me.
Yeah, they're
Kill the dead one. Kill the dead one. That's what I'm screaming. Kill the dead one.
yeah, they're only down for a couple of rounds, right? It's like I think like 7 rounds or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but I don't know you're approaching. That's
No, you don't.
Right. No.
You might suspect. Okay, yeah. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna use the short sword that I stole.
Avocado. Okay, cool. Crystal roll initiative. They got 2.
Do you guys want me to roll initiative? Because
Yeah.
oh look,
got
I
2.
won.
There you go. You got it. All right.
excellent.
Okay, so basically you get them grappled. The guys they just get another saving throw. Assuming you're going to grapple the same one, and you can pummel them when they're down, so you can do 1d2 on them automatically, basically.
I bite their ear off.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to count that as 2 fails. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and do d2 damage, and if they don't get out next round, they're going to be unconscious from the strangulation.
Okay.
Did I say strangulation?
Yeah, that's 2 points.
Okay, perfect. All right, yeah. So they're like as you're biting their ear, and go ahead, Vanessa, with your backstab.
Okay. Let's see here.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 19. just
Okay,
now.
I was gonna say it's gonna be hard for you to miss them because they don't know you're there and you're invisible.
And then D6.
Yeah, you roll 19. We'll count that as
Yeah.
a critical. Roll d6 to see what
Okay.
kind of crit that is.
5.
5 in your thief subclass, so double damage. Go ahead.
So 2d6.
Or d6 times 2. D6
I'll do
plus your strength
2d6.
bonus times 2. You do it that way.
So of course I rolled a 1 on one of the dice. Okay, so plus the strength bonus. So 6 times 2, so 12.
12. Okay. That actually kills one. Okay. So you run your sword through one of them, and I guess you stay invisible because you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
so
sorry.
the sword goes through, and then they fall to the ground. And now there's actually just 2 of them. No, 1, because this one's unconscious. There's 1 that spins around looking for you while they see their friend wrestling down the ground. As we come into what's very likely to be the last round of this, I hope. You're grappling, right, Helene? What's Panessa doing? Stabbing?
Stabbing.
Okay, this is round 3.
Feeling bad about it, but
Avoidance
stabbing.
save. They do not get out. They get 15, so you choke out that one this round. It takes you the whole round, but they're basically either dead or unconscious, depending on how you want to leave them, Helene. And you can, let's roll initiative for the other part, though. Crystal, roll initiative. They got a 2.
All right. Well, got a 4.
There you go. Now you're on the winning side. All right, make your attack, Benesta. See if you can kill
Okay.
this guy before.
Oh my goodness. Another 19.
Oh, nice. But now they're ready for you, so it's not going to be a crit.
Yep, that's fine. So 5 points
Only
damage.
7. How much?
5.
Oh, man, okay. You only had 7 hit points. So, yeah, they stagger back. And you're invisible, right? But you just stabbed him, so.
Right. He can maybe see like my little shimmer, but I get a +4 to my AC.
Okay, +4. That's right. Okay.
If he
So
tries to-
let's. Yeah, he's gonna try to swing at you because he just got stabbed. Well, she just got stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
You're killing these poor ladies. You're not even killing Tiber's
I
men.
know.
You're killing these. No. Yeah. Swings wildly, bleeding out with only 2 hit points left. Probably gonna make a morale check here. But no. Pissed off that you killed the friends and is diving at you wildly in a berserker rage. This person's not going to stop until they're dead. So they're basically yours is down, Helene. There is the dead one, and this one that's still fighting. So what's the plan, Helene?
I'm killing the one that I choked out.
Okay, you could have done that last round.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm taking her sword and I'm killing the one that's on the ground.
The
That I
commanded one.
killed
Okay.
before. Yeah.
Okay.
The one I killed before.
Now we'll be actually dead. What's your plan for next year? Facing off against this person who's swinging wildly.
I'll try to get him again. Her again.
Okay. Crystal initiative. They got a 1. Wow, they're getting worse. You're getting better. Well, I say that, but you haven't rolled yet. There you go.
5.
Nice. All right. Go ahead, Pinesta.
All right. Ooh. 13.
You only need a 10, I think. for
Oh,
your fighting
okay.
ability. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you get +1 to damage, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah. So
and I rolled a
those 2
5
points.
anyway. So yeah. Yep,
Okay. Yeah. So you run them through as you see Helene finishing off the other one there. The blind ones are kind of scattered. You can see they're trying to figure out something to do, but you ran off from them. They have no idea, and they're freshly blind, so they don't have any kind of sense to be able to organize themselves. So
I'll ignore. I personally will ignore them. I'm not gonna.
yeah, they're like
Yes.
they're kind of wandering around. They're somewhat near Rowan Siege, but they can't really see you, and they're pretty frazzled. And you don't
Okay.
really see anybody else. You're about half mile from the keep, and about half mile from where we left the other group, but they've been traveling, of course, so they're probably at least a mile or 2 away from you at this point.
Okay. Do any of these paralyzed people, or the people we killed, have our weapons?
Yeah. They took your stuff with them.
Yeah, no, but do they have it? Can we get it back, or do the 9 that's scattered have the weapons?
No,
I'm
the
asking-
ones that no, the ones that were guarding you had your stuff. So the paralyzed.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I
paralyzed people,
misunderstood you. Yeah.
because you blew up the ones that were guiding the blinded people.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't have your weapons. The other ones did. So
I want that, and I want Rowan Siege. Then we got to figure something out.
Yeah.
I'll get some healing to roll on stage.
Okay.
Oh, wow. A power 4.
All right, I'm a -1.
just a little bit more.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to really have to pray hard on this one. Prayed really hard. Oh, I didn't want to do this so early in the day. You made me do it. Your stupid spell. Oh, 16.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Fireball. I'm kidding.
And then I slap you as hard as I can.
That'll be 1d2 damage plus your strength bonus.
There you go. It was worth it.
And
So at this point, yeah, you're kind of separate, alone. I mean, like I said, these blinded warriors are they're making their way to the cobble street, and they can hear the water. I mean, they're trying to figure out how to get back to the tower. At this point, they're not gonna. I mean, they can't. They're effectively not gonna be able to attack you. So they're trying to get back to the tower. You see them wandering off in that direction.
Okay.
well, they think they're wandering off in that direction. I mean, they're blind.
Well, they went to the water and they put their hand in it, and they know the way the current flows.
Ah.
Yeah, so they're going to go. They follow the water back to.
Well, now we're really at odds with everyone. So what should we do? Because at this point, I have no idea. I ask Helene and Rowan Siege. At this point, I'm tempted to let Kraken come and just let the freaking world
Yeah.
end.
I mean, I'm there. I'm all for that. Really.
No, not really. I'm just
Well, I think we should go have a chat with Lord.
agree. But we probably need to find a place to hide out for a second, right?
Well, my guess is she's going to be in town. So we
Yeah.
should probably get to town.
Yeah, and Tibor and his men are gone, so we can try. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so you can head to Karak.
We're gonna head that way, yeah.
Yes.
And now we
Okay.
actually have our weapons and armor. So
Yeah, well, you're no longer really disguised, right? You can take your time to put your Frigio stuff back on.
That's right. That went over like a lead brick.
Well then. This is what the dice are for, I guess, right?
Yes.
Otherwise, it would be nice and smooth. All right, so, I mean, you've now been back twice this way, so you know the path through the woods. They're a moving army, so they're not particularly fast, but they're still good because with all that time between the healing and getting yourself together and changing back in your armor, they're still going to arrive at Karak very likely ahead of you. So let's do this. Crystal, roll a percentile.
okay. 57.
Nice. And Nikki, roll a percentile.
Okay. 70.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So as you approach, it takes you a bit to travel through the woods, a couple hours anyways. As you approach the open fields around Karak, you hear first and then later see as you pop out, there's a battle going on, a pitched battle. And I think based on those rolls, it is going. Oh, actually, Mike, roll a d4. That's the important part. I almost forgot the most important part.
3.
3. Okay, it's going. Like it's unclear what's happening. Well, I mean, it's pretty clear what's happening. It seems like Laura's troops are fighting amongst the troops that are guarding Karak. Like you don't see her immediately, but you can see the same people that were just with you. They seem to be raiding Karak.
Okay.
Yeah. At this point, it's hard to say who's winning. Because it's like so it's pretty early in the battle.
All right.
Seems like it's pretty
Pitched.
Well, I mean, based on the numbers you were told, there's a lot more people in or soldiers at Karak currently, but of course, Laura's troops are like elite troops, and some are on horse and stuff like that. So yeah, you come into mayhem. The gate's actually down, but it's like trashed, like it's like it was like torn off the hinges. So you can actually get in if you want. I mean, there's obviously you'll be seen if you just kind of walk in the front door, but you can see there's a battle going on, and you don't see Laura, but you do see her people fighting the soldiers on the wall. You don't see Tibor's army anywhere. You do, of course, see lots of like lumber that was cut down, and you can see a trail where like, because I remember T-Boy took like 5,000 men, so, or women mostly, through the woods. So you can see where they left, but you know, they're nowhere in sight at this point.
I mean,
So the
Wes,
city is under siege.
I say we go inside and try and find what's his face? Not Lore, but the old man. Yoden?
Yoden.
Yeah.
Are you still invisible, Vanessa? How long does that last for?
Till I decide to not be.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So did you want to stay invisible, or did you uninvisible yourself as you were walking with the crew? Oh, actually,
No,
if you put on other armor and stuff, you would have had to.
Yeah, no, I'm visible, and plus it doesn't. The improved invisibility only lasts 4 rounds plus 8, 1 round per cast.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I'm done. You know, the regular invisibility is until you cancel it type thing.
Mhm.
But it's okay. I don't
Yeah.
need to be invisible. I
Yeah,
can.
yeah. Sorry, so you're like probably like a quarter mile away, like at the wood line, and you can see again that the gates have been torn open. There's a lot of fighting like up on the walls, and you can see that. I mean, there's way more soldiers than Karak, obviously, but like lower soldiers like riding through, like cutting down 2 and 3 at a time, kind of thing.
Okay.
Well, do you want to ride above and see what we can see from above?
I would, and I mean they do have bows.
Yeah, but I think they're a little preoccupied with what's on the ground. I don't think they'll be looking to the sky.
Okay. Taking city. All right, I can get the carpet out. Do you want to come, Helene or Rowan Siege?
I can come. I can rain down hell if I need to.
Yes, let's not do that yet. Let's what I'm gonna try to look for is some sort of back door, for lack of a better word, from above. I don't remember if we saw anything like that when we were being led around the city earlier. Something
Well,
that's
you
not
know,
busting through the front gate.
yeah, you know that we were told that you could get in by where like the farmers and stuff come in here. I'll clear that part. Actually, I don't think you can see that on the map. I haven't actually been there, but there are fields and stuff over here, and of course, if you get up in the air, you'll be able to see it.
Okay.
So where the tentacle is, that's like the temple. So I mean, the city's huge. So each one of these being like a mile almost. So like, you know, it doesn't occupy the entire hex, obviously. You could come in through that direction. That doesn't seem to be there. Doesn't seem to be any combat there. Lore's forces are not big enough to surround the entire city, so they seem to be charging in the front and then kind of pulling back and then charging.
Okay, I say
they're being repelled basically.
awesome. All right, I say we try to go that way. I say we avoid the front gate.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right, let's head that way.
Okay, so you're just going to go up and look at that, then come back down and walk.
Yeah,
Or
because
two
I
of you
can't carry
flying.
everybody.
Yeah, it's okay. That's our shit.
I'm gonna leave Helene down there.
Well, I didn't know if yeah, okay. All right, so you got to circle around.
We know how
High or
you
low?
roll.
Who? Me?
Whoever wants to.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to circle around pretty quickly, actually. Even though you have to go across open fields, it seems like all the people that were farming and stuff have like retreated. Actually, not towards the city. You actually see plenty of them out here. They seem to be like pulled back in the fields, trying to like not get involved. So nobody stops you because they see you coming through armored and armed, and they're just kind of eyeballing you and stepping back. 90%, or actually probably 100% women and some children.
Okay.
Out here working. And you are able to get close to the city at the back gates. Of course, you can see from that there is actually still a guard there. Obviously. There's a small retinue of guards on the wall. There's 7 with bows that are guarding what is just basically a large wooden door, like a very large wooden door, like you bring carts and stuff. And being that how castles and stuff are made, it probably has got a bar on the inside to keep it closed because it's closed right now. But they're not shooting the farmers. They're not fighting anybody. They're just kind of watching, and they don't see you yet.
Okay. Let me look here. How far away are they? like feet?
Well, if you stay where the farming is, you're probably like a few hundred yards away from them. So you're kind of too small for them to really make up the detail. If you're staying kind of low, so they can't tell that you're not just farmers at this point. If you want to get closer, there's a much better chance they'll see you because you're gonna have to cross an open field.
Okay. I look at the other two. What do you think?
Maybe I could do a distraction.
I was thinking that I would do that as well. I could do that. I would need to be within 240 feet.
I would need to be within 60 feet from mine.
Okay. Helene, ideas? Because we've been making great decisions today. So perhaps you have more level head.
I could go talk to them and keep them distracted while you go over the wall. I don't think I'm best climber of swords.
Yeah, no, I don't want to risk splitting up and bad things happening. I'd rather bad things happen to us all at once. So you said there's 7 guards?
There's 7 archers on the wall. Yeah.
Okay.
They're all female. They're not the ones who shot you before. They were all the T-doors.
Okay, well, we need to take advantage of the distraction at the front gate, so we need to figure something out quick.
I'm listening to you. I can hear all your plans. I'm just gonna get coffee.
Oh yeah, my plans. I mean, I could do summon animal and try to summon an animal on the wall with them. That would be a distraction, but I have to be within 240 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. I do have my other regular invisibility spell. I could sneak up there, summon the animal super quickly, and then run away. I don't know.
Okay. It's funny because my headphones kicked out when I walked away, and all I heard was when I came back, run away.
I don't know. I don't see why we need to use the gate. A wall is a perfectly acceptable way in.
Okay, so you want to find a place unguarded and climb the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, when I was flying, did I see any parts that were unguarded that weren't also swarming with people? Like soldiers fighting?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely not as well, because they walk the walls, right? And most of them run forward. So somewhere in the middle, you might be able to find something. Let's see. Roll D6.
Okay. D6, let me. Ugh. 6.
Yeah, it takes you. You have to kind of you circle around, and you're like, I don't see anything, and you have to go all the way back around this time. So it takes you a while, but you do actually find a section of wall, actually close to that door that you snuck out before, where there seems to not be as many people. It's kind of like almost in the center of town near that. Let's call it Sallyport.
Okay, I think that might be our bet. We could Let's
How,
do it.
how tall are the walls?
20 feet.
Huh?
20 feet.
So all you gotta do is like fly a rope up there, and then we can climb up.
Okay. I think if we try to climb, I don't know, they might see us.
I think they're pretty busy with everything else.
Okay.
You're just gonna try to sneak up and climb over the wall.
Sure, why not?
Fair enough. Well, roll a d6, Mike.
Why not?
Why not?
And we'll
Let's
soon
see.
find out.
That's why.
That's why. 6. Because
Yeah,
I
you-
roll 6s.
Yeah, you move up. You move up close to the wall, and you're like, let's see, I'll get distance for you here. Yeah, you're pretty close. You're about 40 feet away, feeling pretty confident. When popping over the wall are 5 archers, and they don't take time to talk to you. They just shoot because they're under siege. So, but you'll get to roll initiative against them because you see them pop up.
Okay.
So, what's everybody's plan? You see 5 archers walk up. You're 40 feet from the wall. They're on top of the wall. What's Helene's plan?
I shout courier.
Sorry, say it again, Mike.
Courier.
You shout courier?
Courier. Message.
That's what I thought you said. Okay. Rowan Siege, what would you like to do?
Against my better judgment, I will see how that works out for her.
Oh, you're gonna wait. Okay. How about Nest?
Well, I guess I will. I'm not going to interfere with Helene's planning. So I'll wait. I'll hold.
Wow. Okay. Roll 2d6, Mike.
With your excellent charisma skills.
Exactly. We all know how this is going to work already.
I
Well,
feel
you
like
rolled a lot of
thinking
sixes.
crazy.
Oh, that's good,
pills.
actually.
10. Yep. Here we
Yeah, There
go.
you go. That's good. Oh. Okay. You know what? High or low?
Hi.
Okay. They say, quickly before you get shot. And, yeah.
Throw
You
us
see
a
the
ladder.
sally port open.
Oh,
You see the sally port open.
Excellent.
Now, of course, as soon as you run through that sally port, they're going to recognize that you're not who you're supposed to be, probably, but that's okay. So you rush through the sally port, and there's two soldiers down there, who opened it. They have spears.
Yep.
And they say, who is the message for? Who is it? Word from Tiber? Is he coming back yet?
Yes. And then I smack them.
What? What?
We're already in the sally port. What more do you want?
But
We've breached the wall.
yeah, but what?
Wow.
Call more people.
Weirdly, they're surprised. Although I suppose that makes sense.
Why would
So-
you slap?
Go ahead and make an attack. You're actually attacking them, or are you slapping them? When you say slap, you mean like with your hammer, right?
Yes, I slap with
Okay.
my hammer.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Here we go. Oh. Pinesta does not approve. This is not a Pinesta approved.
No, Helene's been holding out this whole time, letting do it.
AC
No, I.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There we
that absolutely
Whack!
crushes. You hit them with your hammer, and they're close to the wall. Their head absolutely melons against the wall and splats open.
Yep.
The other one staggers back with the spear and
And
says,
I point it right at him. I go, "You're next."
Yeah.
"They
No,
run."
it's fine. Okay.
They start to. It seems like they're going to say something like "help" or "there's a bit of breach," but instead they go, "Ah, oh, ah," and they just drop the spear and run.
Well,
So
I
there's
mean,
an open gate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taking that opportunity.
All right, good. No, Helene, I can't say that
That's-
it didn't work. And at this point, as you say, or as I keep saying, we just need to do what we gotta do. So let's go.
Well, you know, it's not going to last forever, but the person is running currently. You
Let's
come
go.
in and you've been here before. You know where you are.
Yep.
Um,
I'm gonna go to Jotun's, right?
you're pretty close to it. Yeah. Roll a d6, Crystal.
Okay. I'm usually pretty good about getting a 1. That said, I just jinxed myself. So 3.
Okay, good. All right, yeah. So you move forward. Where are you trying to go? Are you going back to the place you were? The dormitory? You're going to Jotun's? You're going to Tiber's?
I mean,
Center of town.
Jotun's, I think, right?
I think we want to go straight for Jotun. I think yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go to the heart of chaos.
Okay, yeah. You head towards the temple with Jotun. As you approaching, you look and you see that there's 4 spearmen guarding. You know, they're just standing there like,
Is there chaos in the streets in this area?
yes. Yeah, there's orders being yelled back and forth. Archers are like running. People are running with the sheaves of arrows and stuff.
So
It's
more
pretty chaotic.
slapping. Helene, more
What's
slapping.
that?
More slapping.
Yes. Shall we go slap?
All right, you're going to attack one of the guards or somebody just randomly in the street?
No. Wow.
I don't know what he's really up to at this point. So you guys are
I'll
going to
run up
charge
to one of the guards. Message for Jotun.
Oh, really? Okay, roll 2d6.
This worked so well the last time.
I get your luck's going to
8.
wear out. Oh, okay, that's not terrible. That's 7. They seem uncertain. They lower their spears and they say, now's not a great time for that. We haven't seen you before. And they're kind of looking at you. And then one of them's like, I have seen you before. You're one of those strangers.
Yes.
I thought you were with Lore.
No. I was with
But we know this
Tibor.
isn't a trick. You're with
What?
Tibor.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I slap
Disarm.
him. I slap him.
Oh my god.
Okay, you'll have to roll initiative because they're pointing at you. What's everybody else going to do? Helene's attacking. What's Rowan Sieg's plan?
I guess I'll attack as well. I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my dagger and stay back for a second.
Okay. What about Panesta? You see Helene attacking.
We have to get into Jotun.
I'm making
Right. I
a
mean,
way.
you're in the street. If you spend a whole lot of time out here, then you might get seen. But yeah, right now nobody's looking at you
Right.
except for these 4 guards with spears.
I'm making a hole right now.
And I think what I'm going to do is cast invisibility and go through the hole. The regular
Oh,
invisibility
interesting.
that I have.
Okay. All right, so you can cast a spell. All right.
Mhm.
Nikki, roll initiative.
Okay.
Ooh, they got a 5.
Ooh, I'll roll in the chat here. D4.
Ooh, okay.
Ah,
You move forward. So it's gonna actually nobody's moved yet since they went first. So they're gonna one of them's gonna attack each of you.
Okay.
And then the extra one will probably go after Helene because Helene's aggressiveness. So the first 2 will be against Helene, and the second 2 will be Rowan Siege and then Podesta. Of course, these are first level people though, so they oh god. All right. Yeah, they don't hit. And there's actually a critical miss against Rowan Siege. Roll a d12 for me, Crystal.
Okay, let's see what I can do. Bam, 9.
9 for a fighter. Stumble. Okay, yeah. He stumbles forward, and actually, because it was on you, you can actually stab him with your knife as he stumbles if you'd like.
Do I roll for that?
Yeah, you gotta make an attack. 1 free
Okay.
attack.
Does AC 13 hit?
No, and it's also a critical miss. So roll a d
Yes. Roll a D what?
a d12 to see what happens with you. They stumble at you. Oh my! Actually, no,
Usual
but no.
stumbling.
Low is better actually for that. It's just a bad miss. They stumble at you, and you're probably you weren't expecting it. You're like, what? You just missed terribly as they stumble past you.
Yeah. Looks like we're
Yeah.
hugging now.
You're dancing. Okay, so they've stepped away from the door. Helene, go ahead and make an attack, and then Pinesta will get to. No, I'm sorry, magic happens first. Pinesta's invisible, and then go ahead and make an attack, Helene.
Okay, I wind up. There we go.
Okay, that kills one.
Smack.
All right, one's dead. One splats. One stumbled out of the way. Pinesta, you grab the door. It is barred from the inside, of course.
Okay. Can I? All right.
You try to grab it, and you can actually you probably, because the conversation, you actually hear somebody inside, and you hear footsteps running downstairs.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, it's great.
This is good. They're bringing people.
What's your plan for the next round, Helene?
I'm going to hit the next person that's standing in my way.
All right, round siege.
I'm gonna try and stab again.
Okay. So just so you know, Dickie, Vanessa, you could try to push the door open. It says an open doors check, which is a test of strength. If you want to try to break the door open, if you want to try to do it, because it's just a regular bar. It's not like not even a bar. It's like a lock, basically.
I'll try it once. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, and the three guys out here are going to try to attack, and I'm going to make another d6 roll. If I get a 1, the people will notice what's going on. I got a 5, so they did not. Okay, so go ahead and roll initiative, Nikki.
Okay.
They got a 2.
5.
Oh, nice. Okay. You're going to go first. Okay, so Helene, attack.
Yes. Wind up. There we go.
Another dead one. There you go. Another dead one. Rowan Siege with the dagger.
All right, Ron Siege attacks. Oh yeah, she hits.
Oh my god, that's really good. It actually kills him. And Nikki, do your test to see if you can bust the door open.
My test of strength is 3 and 6.
Vanessa is stronger than she looks.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you crash into the door and it doesn't. It buckles a little bit, but it doesn't open.
Okay.
There's one more guard out here. Only one survived, and it was the last one. It was the one that was actually on Pinesta, who is no longer there. So let's see if they're going to try to. Okay, I'm going to say they're confused for a second. They're not actually going to attack this round, but they turn around and just get ready to open their mouths to yell for help because nobody has noticed yet that this fight's going on. And of course, you slammed against the door, so you didn't hear anything down the stairs. So currently, there's one guard still active, about to yell for help. Pinesta slammed against the door. You guys probably all heard that, but the door did not open. So what does everybody want to do? Helene.
If I turn around, I smack him.
Okay.
If he turns around, I should say.
Yeah. Ron Siege.
Well, Helene's gonna smack him. I'll let Helene smack him. I don't want a chance hitting Helene.
Okay. Do you want to do anything? Just gonna stand back, wait.
Yeah, I'm waiting because I don't know the door's barred yet, right? So.
Yeah, you heard her slam against the door. I mean, you.
All right.
You've been adventuring long enough that you know the Pinesta disappears. She's likely invisible, and then you heard the door slam, and it didn't bust open.
Okay. I'm going to say, stand back, Pinesta, and I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay. And Pinesta?
I will move back if I hear her say that.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Okay.
Nikki, they got a 4.
Okay, let me see here. These 5.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this guy is really good. Okay, he's just at the bottom of the stairs now. Okay. Magic. Roan Siege.
I'm doing produce bonfire on the door.
Okay, set the door on fire. Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the door.
Love it. Okay, write that down.
It's epic, but you're not going to be able to get through it right this second because now it's on fire. But it's pretty awesome, though. Helene, make your attack against the final guard.
Yeah, it's Gallagher time. I know I'm dating myself. Oh!
It still hits and kills, though. But the AC5 is our AC. So yeah, you smash another one, and they drop. You see the door's on fire now, which has definitely weakened it. Right? Does it say how long it takes? It just consumes at a normal speed of fire, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's on fire. I mean, it's going to take a while for a door to burn down. It's a big, heavy wooden door. And the guy
Okay.
runs down to the bottom of the stairs. Yep.
I don't
And of
know he
course
ran
now-
to the bottom of the stairs though, right?
Well, no, you don't know that. Roll a d6, though.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was looking at my books.
No, it's okay.
2.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay, you hear, actually you wouldn't hear it because with the fire and everything. You don't hear anything. You're at the top. What does everyone want to do? Flaming door. Vanessa, you did hear the guy run down the stairs. This other person did not get a chance to yell out, so nobody has immediately noticed you yet, weirdly. I guess because there's dead bodies in other places, but you're basically standing around 4 dead bodies. So
Except for the flaming
what-
door.
yeah, and a flaming door. So what's the plan? You're probably going to get noticed next round.
And we know there's a guy on the other side. Well, I know there's a guy on the other side.
That ran down the stairs. Yep,
But the door's on fire.
that is correct.
I'm going to smack the door right where I believe the locking mechanism.
You hit it with the big 2-handed warhammer
Yeah.
thingy that you have. All right, yeah. You smash the door. It flies down the stairs in a burst of fire, and you hear voices. You hear loud, raised voices. One of them female, one male, and you probably recognize the voice of Lore and Yoden shouting at each other below. And you hear combat ensuing.
Aha! I think we
What's the
should go
plan?
down. We should go down.
1 second. I'm gonna run up to the door. I'm gonna say 1 second. I'm gonna run up to the door and I'm gonna cast fireball down the stairs
Into the room.
into the room.
Awesome.
I don't
Let's
know
see.
what I'm hitting, but I mean, it spreads like 40 feet. So
Oh, it
Bound
spreads
to
a heck
hit.
of a lot. Back up the stairs and everything else, back out at you. Let me see if it's going to hit you. So you throw
We'll
a
see.
fireball down the stairs. What an epic way to die.
we'll see.
Have you ever seen the movie Backdraft? No, this is a pretty big space. It's not going to come back up at you.
I
yeah.
love that movie.
Right? Okay. Let me just quickly do something here. This is interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. They get a save on that, right? Do roll your damage.
Okay. 8d6,
Oh, God. Okay.
33.
Oh, man. Okay. Ouch. Where's character sheet? Huh? Okay. Ouch. Well, that's not very nice. Okay. She failed, so she takes full damage. I mean, even with half damage, it's going to kill. Okay, perfect. Yeah. You hear well, what's everyone else doing? Because that's you only got to move. What is Pernesta and are you guys just waiting or to see the result of the fireball? Or are you charging down there? Like what's your
I'm not gonna charge down there with there's a fireball. I'm staying invisible.
Well, I mean after the fact.
Yeah, no. I'll stay invisible and see what happens. See if we can hear them still arguing and stuff.
Okay.
Probably not. They're probably like, wait, there was a fireball. But I'm just saying.
Well, yeah. You actually hear well, actually, who speaks the Hyperborean language? None of you guys do, right?
No.
Okay. That you hear voices in that language and then footsteps running off. At least a couple of people.
Okay, I'm running down.
Okay.
Yeah, I would follow it. And I'll stay invisible though.
I'll go last.
Okay.
I'll run by Ron Siege. I'm here. I'm just, I don't want them to know I'm here.
Yeah, I could hear your footsteps. I'm good.
Cool.
I'm gonna calmly walk down. Like they run down. I'm just like calmly walking.
Nice. Okay, yeah. You run down the stairs, and you can see the place. There's bodies littered everywhere. There's at least a dozen people with spears, swords scattered about, burnt to a crisp. You see all those. There was lots of those velvet drapes hanging down. They're all like, burnt, and you can see multiple tunnels going off in different directions. At the bottom, but nobody's standing down there.
Okay.
Where are the burnt feet running to?
The what?
The
You want to try to
burnt
follow
feet running to? Yes.
You're gonna try to look for a truck. Yeah. Roll a d12. We'll give you 6 and 12 to see something.
11.
It's hard to tell. Yeah. Roll d6, Crystal, as you arrive.
Okay. 2.
Okay. That's unfortunate. As you are surprised. As an arrow rips out of the darkness. 14. 2. 16. Oh, hold on. Wow, she gets 3 shots. 17 is 19. What's your armor class? 0, right?
Yeah. 0. Yeah.
Okay, she needs a... Wait, she only needs 13, unmodified. All right. 3 arrows whip out of the darkness and stick into Rowan Siege. Let's see. We got 5, 6, 7 plus 3. No, plus 2 each. 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 points damage.
Ouch.
As arrows. And you can tell they're coming from straight ahead in the darkness. And we should check how this thing works. You couldn't wait for them to kill each other. You have to use both people against you now. This thing here is going to attack. We got to go cleric on cleric battle here.
Sure.
Okay. Rounds. Okay. So it's plus 3 to hit. No, and plus 3 damage. Okay, so he only gets 1 attack. So. To which he rolls a 4, which is a 7. And that hits armor class 6, which I don't think is going to hit you now in your good armor, right? Wouldn't hit you in the bad armor. So you see swiping through the air a nearly invisible warhammer. Magically controlled, clearly. And it misses. Yeah. And as noted, it's super dark down here. The only light in the whole space really is coming from above. You coming down. So you guys are basically like silhouetted by this like light coming from above, and the whole space is really dark. Your eyes are kind of adjusting to the some burnt, cinders and stuff that are floating around, but the space is pretty dark. And of course they can't see Vanessa because you are invisible.
Yay.
Well, so yeah, that's it. That's into that round. That was a surprise round. What does everybody want to do?
I'm gonna fall to the floor and play dead.
Oh, nice. Smart. How about go ahead.
I'm charging down the dark tunnel.
Okay. Okay, good. I just have to check that. I want to make sure I didn't. Oh, hold on 1 second. I may have to retcon this. Well, no, I won't. It's fine. I will not retcon. Just got screwed up. You run down towards where you think the arrows came from.
Right.
Okay. And we're up Nesta.
I'm gonna go behind Helene, and I'm gonna go slowly. I don't relish charging down to a dark arrow-filled place, and they can't see me yet. So I'm gonna try to keep it that way. Yeah.
Be seen.
I know
Actually,
it's dark.
Helene running into the darkness, you're going to be obviously hard to really see what's in front of you, but also you won't be such an obvious target anymore either. Let me see if he would do that. I'm going to roll randomly. Just oh, no, okay. High or low, Crystal?
Hi.
Okay. Okay. The I guess initiative. Mike. They got 3.
2.
Nice. Well, not nice because you failed. The magical warhammer kind of floats above. Well, actually, no, they went first. So they get to go before you move, so it's actually going to attack Helene again. That's 16 plus 3 is 19. That's going to hit you because I think I already figured out that he only needed a. Well, I don't know what he needs, but the 19 is negative 4/6. So this magical warhammer that's flying through the air hits you for 4 plus 3, 7 points of damage. You're not casting the spell, so it won't really affect you. You can run away from it. And more arrows are being launched at this point. This time at Helene. 17. 15. What's your armor class? 18.
3.
Oh, okay. You're going to get hit all 3 times as well. Yeah, she's a good shot. She only needs a 10 to hit you. So 3d6 plus 6. Ooh. 9, 10, 11 plus 6. 17 points of damage from 3 magical arrows sticking. Well, magic arrow. Arrows shot from magic bow. Sink into your chest as you run, or in your legs, wherever they're hitting you.
It's 17.
17 total, yeah. And you charge as you charge into these arrows, and Vanessa's like,
Yeah, don't do that. Why are
yeah.
you doing that?
And nothing happens to Bronsiech, though, laying there in the darkness. And you charge forward. She's at. What's your movement?
I have no idea.
It should be on your sheet.
40.
40. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, kid. You're running. She can do double that. So actually, that wasn't very smart of her because she's right at the short end lane. But yeah, you know what? You actually charge right into her. It's dark, so you're going to have a penalty. We'll say -2. But yeah, you run down. She was hoping that you didn't move as quick as you did, or that she was going to kill you, because as you charge down, you literally see just the basic outline of somebody with a bow who's clearly lore. If you wanted to strike them, you could be charging at them because you only have to move half your movement to get to her.
Yeah.
It happened second phase, but it doesn't matter because she wanted to shoot anyways.
Yeah.
So
I'll
you're
smash
standing
her.
there. All right. You can see she looks quite crispy.
I hope so.
Oh, that does not hit. Yeah, she steps back and draws a longsword. No, a dagger. She draws a dagger. She prefers to use the bow. She can only have one thing in her hand. She can take the dagger because she's better at it with the dagger. She pulls her dagger out. She gets the bow in her other hand, and you can see that she's quite crispy and burnt. You also see her, Pinesta, but you weren't running, so you get there at the end of the round.
Okay.
Bronsiech, you got kind of laying on the ground, looking up. You can see just barely the flickering outline of this warhammer is just kind of floating there above you. And what does everybody want to do? What is your plan, Helene?
Well, Helene's melee.
Okay, yep, I figured. But Bronsiech, what's your plan? This thing's floating above your head.
I'm just going to continue to lay there.
Okay. And Pinesta, you see this. You see Helene fighting Lore, who is quite crispy.
All right. I want to try to move either to her side or behind her, being invisible. And then the second phase or the next round, I'll try to melee.
Okay, you can try a sneak attacker. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right, let's roll initiative to see if Lore gets attacked with her dagger first and other things. Mike. Oh, they got a 1.
3.
3. Okay, you're going first. So Malay, Helene.
Come on, baby. Say hello, sister. Oh my gosh.
You cannot hit Lure. Wow. All right, she's gonna take 2 stabs at you with her dagger. She's saying a dagger master. 19. He also has a -2 because in here. And 13. So that's but she's got a bonus when she attacks with the dagger. +2. So basically it just flattens out. So 13. Your armor class is 3, right?
Yep.
She needs only a 10 to hit you. Okay, so she hits you twice with the dagger. For 3 and 5. That's what she says. She makes that sound because you know when you stab someone with a dagger, that's the sound you have to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stepping out of the shadows with a bastard sword drawn and a terrible smile across his face, Jotun stabs down on Rodensiech to finish her off. 15. He only gets 1 attack as a cleric.
Is there any chance that I could surprise him and attack him first?
I mean, I rolled to see if you could see him, but good. Yeah, I'll give you a chance.
Okay. What do I
Yeah,
roll?
I rolled, but I should have had you roll. Roll a d6 to see if you can surprise him. So if you get a 1 or a 2, he'll be surprised.
Okay.
I did roll that. So, oh, yeah, okay. That's fine. I'll let you do it. Yeah, he doesn't realize. He steps over you to stab you with the sword.
Okay. And
You
when
won't
he
be able to cast a
does,
spell, of course.
I can't cast a spell.
Well, no, of course
I'll-
not. That would be, you'd have to be preparing a spell. You
Yeah,
can
that's fine.
physically attack him if you want.
Can I stab him with my dagger or try?
Yep. 100%.
All right. Stab him in,
Actually,
in the
yeah,
leg
you
with
know,
my dagger.
fine. Cast a spell. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I'm so nice today.
All right. Fire web then.
Cool. You cast a spell. It raises up out of your hand and disintegrates as you see a glow around him, and they stab you with the sword.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, you're
that's why
so
I'm
nice. Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm not.
cruel.
Couldn't just
I'm not.
let me
I'm not.
stab him with a dagger.
I'm not
Or
nice. I'm not
attempted.
nice. I'm not nice because I let you hit him with the magic spell, but I'm nice because now you know that that's not going to work. See, knowledge is power. And he stabbed you. You weren't going to kill him with a dagger, anyways. He was going to get his attack no matter what. So I say 18 total. What's his fighting ability? He's pretty good. 7. No, 5. 5 with an 18. That hits armor class -3, and it's a bastard sword, which is 2d6 plus 3. Yeah, he 13 points of damage.
All right. I'm dead.
Like dead.
I'm dead. Yeah. I'm dead.
Oh shit. All right.
That puts me in
He's-
-11. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. He stabs you through as you see your spell fizzle around him. And he smiles, and then he pulls it out of your chest, and he starts walking towards the stairs to leave. And back in the melee, Helene.
Out of the shadows, my new character arrives.
You'll beat Laura, and she's about to die.
Here we go. Please. Oh my gosh.
And max damage too, but you fumbled. What is going on with you?
Fumbled.
Oh, roll a
Holy
d12.
cow.
Really?
Did you get
This
this
is-
far?
Painful.
One's not bad though. It's just a bad miss. Yeah, you swing and she just steps back. I mean, she's a lithe and fast warrior. You're not apparently.
You can
But
just see
Vanessa,
the
she's
blood that's pouring out of my mouth right now.
yeah. She staggers back though, and Vanessa, you'll be able to get the. I guess you get. I'm trying to figure out what you would do. She would get partially concealed. I'm going to say we'll give her a flank, so you can get a bonus of 1 because you're invisible. She doesn't know either,
Okay.
but she's
Yeah,
engaged in combat.
Yeah, I know it'll break invisibility, but I'm going to just try to get her with my sword.
May need
Take
to at this
her
point.
out. Please
Yep.
take her out. This is 3 attacks I've missed her on.
Oh, that's not great. It's 14. That hits armor class 1.
Oh yeah, I think that's totally interesting. She doesn't have great armor class, and Mike's just been rolling terrible.
I
Yeah,
have.
her armor class is only 5.
Okay,
Isn't she,
so
Mel? Yeah.
or 8 points of damage.
Doesn't quite kill her, but she's very hurt. That fireball really, really softened her up. Of course, then she spins around and she sees you there and she's got the dagger. And she says, "You have betrayed me, and now you will both die." And you can see she's backpedaling a little bit. What do you want to?
I'll just melee. I don't know that Rowan Siege, unfortunately.
And no, yeah, and you guys are in the middle of a fight, so and he's just walking slowly towards you, so like Jason or something. Okay. What's everybody's attacking, right? Go ahead and roll initiative, Mike. 2 for her.
6.
Okay, yeah, he's not actually walking back. He's walking up the stairs. I think he's not walking towards you. I was just kidding. Yeah, she got 2. So go ahead, Malay. Helene. She's on her last legs. Unless you continue to roll terrible. Yeah. Well, I feel like more Tibor you have to kill than her.
There we
that's
go.
Enough. That's enough. Tell me how you. Well, she's like a NPC, like a PC, so she's actually not dead unless you want her to be. I mean, you can finish her off. She's at -2 right now.
I'm gonna finish her.
Yeah, she crumples against the wall, and you can see her chest raising glowing slowly, but she's knocked out, blood dripping from her mouth, her dagger on the ground, and yeah, you can melon her.
Yeah, I melon her again.
All right. 4 innocent lore.
Oh please! Oh please!
Is now dead. All she wanted was to worship her god in the way that she wanted to worship, by destroying the world.
You're not going to get us to feel bad for Lore.
Yeah. No, so she's laying there. She drops her dagger and her bow. She's wearing, well, I guess he'd be all armored up too. She's wearing chain, like I said. You realize that, I'm assuming you realize Rowan Siege isn't there, and you head back to find a big pool of blood on the ground. And Rowan Siege is flattened. Sadly.
I'm sorry, Rowan Siege.
And Yoden is nowhere to be found.
Take
at this
the bow
moment.
and the dagger, by the way.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's a magic bow like that. Yeah. So you pick up the bow and the dagger, and you head up, and you see the fallen Rowan Siege, with their hands in spell-like fashion, but having succumbed to the blade, the riddle of steel. And the battle rages up top, and it's been 3 hours, so it's actually starting to wind down. And it seems that, especially now with the loss of Laura, probably, that Laura's people have backed off, and they're just running down the last of them out of the town as you're kind of approaching the top of the stairs, the burnt out doorway, the dead bodies all around. You could probably see some footsteps, that are covered in blood of the person who murdered Rowan Siege going off. But of course, they quickly, the blood only goes so far, and then it's gone. And yeah, the battle rages around you. I think that's a good place to leave it. Seems like Yoden's got away, but the day is still young.